G'day guys, Jason here from Prospecting in the Alpine, and today I'm going through a nightmare bucket of black sands that I've got from Reedy Creek. All this black sand was from a 3-day high banking session down at Reedy, and I'm going through some of it now, and I just want to show you in one of my cleanup pans. Have a look there. I'm not sure if you can see all the gold in that, but have a look. Just scattered all the way through it. And this was just 1 tablespoon of cons out of that bucket. I'm only a quarter of the way through at the moment, and the gold is just unbelievable, just showing up everywhere all the way through it. So I'll show you what I get at the end of this pan, but it looks pretty good at the moment. Alrighty, so after about 10 minutes of getting down that pan, that's what I have there out of that. That's pretty good for 1 tablespoon of cons. So yeah, very happy with that 1 tablespoon. I've done days down the creek that weren't as good as that. So yeah, that is awesome. Very, very happy with that. And then I still have that whole bucket there to go through. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'll show you what I've got when I'm done. And there's another tablespoon of the cons. So as you can see, that there is a very good tablespoon of cons. I've never had cons this rich before ever. I can't believe it. This is awesome. Loving this at the moment. What better way to spend a morning off than going through your cons? Alright. So I've finally made it through the cons bucket, guys. We're slowly doing a pan with the tablespoon there. There's all the overburden there for my bucket. And let's do the big reveal now of the gold that I got out of that. So this has taken me about a month to do a cleanup, and there it is there. So I do have quite a fair bit in that. So yeah, very happy. And get it out of the shade, give us a bit of a better look. There we go. Yeah, see if I can get it all down. Yeah, look at that, absolutely loaded. This is 3 days of high banking down at Reedy Creek for about 3 to 4 hours a day, depending, with leaky waders. So I was getting very wet feet doing this, but yeah, it was very good fun. So yeah, very happy with the results there. I'll do a proper bit cleanup, and yeah, I'll show you guys what we get. Check it out. Just absolutely loaded with Reedy Creek flower gold. Oh, a little bit of floating gold there. Look at that. He's having a bit of a float. Yeah, there's a couple little bits. Whee! Yeah. And it's even got jet dry in the water too, so that's pretty crazy. Yeah, stoked with that. I'll be thinking, a gram or so. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. If it's over 2 grams, it'll be the best take I've ever got down at Reedy Creek, so fingers crossed for that. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but just look how fine some of that is. Very, very fine. Have a look. We can get the camera to focus on it. A little bit of mercury in there too. Ooh, a bit of floaty. Beautiful gold. Gold fever is real, guys. I'm telling you, it's very, very real. Happy days. Woohoo! So now that we're all cleaned up, this is what we ended up with for a couple of days down at Reedy Creek on the high banker. So there we go there's all the gold, nice fair bit there. And then we found a couple of these cool little rocks. Yeah, that one's very cool. I think that's tourmaline that's running through the centre of the rock there. Yeah, he's very cool if we hold it up to the sun. Can't really see through it, but yeah, still very, very cool. I've got another one here. This one here's got a little bit of tourmaline through it there as well. A couple of light bits there. This one we can sort of see through. So yeah, that looks very, very cool. It's an awesome one to find, that one there. And then we have this guy here. very ugly agate. So you can just see the agate markings all the way around there and onto the top there. And then just a bit of just normal stone on the end, just a bit of the host rock there. Yeah, it was pretty cool to find that little bit of an agate. Even though, like I said, it is very ugly, but yeah, very cool. And then we found this guy here. Not sure if you can see that real well, but it does have a heap of, I don't know what you'd call it, all through the center of it. Yeah, but another cool little rock to find. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Not too bad for 3 days down at Reedy Creek. So yeah, I'll have to journey back down to that spot once the floodwaters clear out and see how we go again. All right, thanks for watching, guys. All right, now we're going to suck it all up because my sucker bottle is very, very hungry.